The new member of the Claustro de Profesores of the University of Santo Tomas will now deliver his doctoral ardes. Dr. George SKT.
Reverend Father Ahoy, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. Thank you all for this great honor. You honor not only me, but my parents, my family, my associates, and everyone who has contributed to me in my life and work. I have received honorary doctorate degrees from other institutions, but this one is different. This is from the University of Santo Tomas, my school. I stand before you humble and grateful for this honor you have bestowed upon me today. I was not a very good student in the traditional sense. I had to drop out when I was 18 years old because I had to help my father to put up Wellington flour mills, which back then supplied 1/4 of the requirement of the country. I have to endure many hardships as a young businessman in an unfamiliar industry, as well as inadequate bank financing. But despite all these limitations, and with God's blessing, the flour mill turned out to be a great success. This experience gave me the greater confidence to put up a bank. Once again, I have to go through a lot of difficulties putting up Metro Bank. It took me 3 years to convince the central bank to issue a license despite my young age and inexperience in banking. And as fate would have it, Metrobank has become one of the largest, strongest banks in the country. In 2013, the Metrobank Group paid over 20 billion pesos in taxes. If there is anything I have learned in life, it is that education is very important. This is why, despite my shortcomings, I make sure that my children were given the best education I could afford. And I'm happy to see that their education has not been wasted. But I have also learned that education comes in many forms. If you are lucky and you have time and money, you can go to a good school like UST and earn a degree. But if you can also learn from life itself, we experience as your professor. Experience can be a very hard, very strict teacher, sometimes even cruel. But the lesson you will learn from experience, you will never forget. There certainly are many negative life lessons, but more importantly, there are also many positive ones. One good lesson I would like to share with you is this. If you go into business, there is nothing more important than trust. Like all the good things, trust is not given. It must be earned. You must make sure to deliver on your promises. You pay your debts and you borrow only what you can pay. You keep your word. You stay honest and you avoid scandal and shame. In other words, be a businessman we all know. To be a businessman, we all know, one has to be a law-abiding citizen. in us, President Colasunsi Aquino served as chairperson of the Metrobank Foundation for many years, advised us always follow the law. In addition, one must engage only in legitimate and proper business. In Metrobank, most of our depositors are ordinary people, small people with big dreams. They are depositing not only for the saving, but with a hope for a better future. In that sense, good banking is always about more than money. It is about trust and hope, and about helping other people to achieve their dreams. It is for this reason that I put up the Metrobank Foundation in 1979. This is based on my philosophy that whatever I spend for my personal and family needs, I should be able to give the same or even more for the charity, since there are many who are needy. I likewise believe that a successful financial institution like Metrobank has the responsibility to contribute to build our country. I have been fortunate to achieve my own dreams. Many, many years ago, I dreamed of becoming a successful businessman like my father, and my children told me that I have done that. I can only wish that my father, Don Roberto T., could be with us today. But I could not have done it without the help of my family and of many people. Aside from being trustworthy, the other key to good business is to trust others. A good businessman will always find good people he can trust. We have tens of thousands of employees in Metrobank Group. There, I have met many such people. They are no longer just employees, but friends. And I'm also thanking them today for all the hard work they did for me and for the company. They share my dream of a better bank and ultimately of a better society for all Filipinos, not only in Manila, Cebu, or Davao, but in the smallest town and cities that we can serve. I suppose you think that I make a deposit in my own bank, an investment of hope, an investment of withstanding the test of time, an investment that will never be withdrawn. This is my legacy to the nation, to the future, and I'm trusting you all to take good care of it. Again, thank you for this great honor, and have a good day.
Thank you very much, Dr. George S. A.T.